Catch Me If You Can, directed by Steven Spielberg's biographical film about this kid who works in different places. They think he's an adult even though he's a teenager. I think he's 16 or something. In the 60s, I think. Yeah, it's a good biographical film. I can't explain the whole plot, so it's a good film. Good Spielberg film released in 2002 with Tom Hanks and Leonardo DiCaprio, so yeah. Guess that was Paradiso. It's the movie based on the Bottom series, which I've got the whole series of. If you haven't seen Bottom, I would recommend checking out series 1, 2 and 3. You could check out the stage plays as well, which they did back then. Such a shame Vic Mayer has passed on. I've actually got his autograph upstairs. I might show you another time. And Ade Edmondson, he was good in it as well. So yeah, based on the Bottom series, as you can see. And as outtakes, you can see it's blodge of goo. Great comedy movie. Simon Pegg's in this. I think it was his first film he did. This was released in 1999, so it's one of the first films he did before he did Shaun of the Dead and went into Hollywood and stuff, and that's what he did. Yeah, hilarious movie. Some people may not be keen on this if you're not a fan of zany humour, but it's good. It's about these two men who run a hotel in, I think, Devon, I think so, and yeah, that's what's mainly about. Things start to go wrong. Everyone gets food poisoning from the fish. I don't know if you've seen that. Yeah, and stuff like that, and things start to go wrong and stuff. But yeah, good movie. If you're a fan of the series, you're gonna love this. So it's a great movie. Yeah, sorry. Hoffa with Jack Nicholson. I think it was directed by Danny DeVito. I think he's in it as well. Yeah. So yeah. Yeah, he's in it as well. It's based on a true story about Hoffa, you know, the gangster. He disappeared in the mid-70s mysteriously. We don't know what happened to him, but it's based on his life. So about, you know, his young life and how he started and so on. The ending shows his disappearance. I'm not going to spoil it, but it's scripted. We never knew what happened to him. So the ending is scripted, but you know, it would make sense if they didn't add that in. But it's a okay movie if you're in that kind of thing. Now I know this isn't a movie, but I'm going to have to mention this. Kennedy, the TV series with Charlie Sheen's dad. Michael Sheen, I think it is. Sorry, Martin Sheen. Here's the back of it. Great TV series. I think it's 2 or 3 episodes. It's a very good series about John F. Kennedy's life. Not really his life, but his presidency. I hope I said that right. Yeah, when he was president. Yeah, great acting. Martin Sheen was brilliant and he was the perfect choice to play JFK. No other actor could have played him. He was brilliant. He actually looks like him. I don't know if you could tell, but he does. So yeah, he's got the teeth as well, you know. Teeth. Yeah, that wasn't an insult, but yeah, he's got the teeth. Good. Yeah, good DVD. The ending was good as well. Well, even though they showed the death, that obviously wasn't good in real life, but it was done well, unlike the other TV series released in, I think, 2011 or 2012. The ending was absolute shit. If you've seen, you know what I'm talking about, but the ending was better. But yeah, good acting and good TV series. I would recommend it. It's kind of like a movie. Yeah, they did a remake of this, kind of, yeah. And it's terrible. This was released in the early 80s and it's much better, so I'd recommend checking this out. If you're interested in JFK, I recommend checking this out. Very good movie. Good TV series, I meant. Very good. Oh, a good one here. You're gonna like this. The Monty Python movies. This is the box set. It's not actually a very good box set, but I got this years ago. So it's got all the movies. It's got oh, it's all fell on the floor. But yeah. So yeah, it just slides like that. Yeah. Okay. So it's got the meaning of life. It's got Life of Brian. It's got the Holy Grail, and it's got an episode completely different. So yeah, they did 4 films altogether, 70s and 80s. So yeah, that's the box set for you. Yeah, box set. It's a good box set if you're a fan of Monty Python TV series. Yeah, these are good movies. My favourite one is Monty Python and the Holy Grail, but some people would say Life of Brian, but good movies. Yeah, good movies. Oh, God. Transformers Revenge of the Fallen. Shit. It's absolute shit. Megan Fox is hot, but the movie is not good. Yeah, it's crap. I'm not a fan of Transformers movies. I haven't seen the cartoon series, so yeah. Shooter with Mark Wahlberg. It's quite a good movie. I haven't seen it in a very long time. I've actually never played on TV. It's with Danny Glover in it. About a guy who's framed. I think he actually can't remember the plot, but good movie. Let's move on. Oliver and Company. Yeah, Disney classic. I actually didn't like this film very much. It was too musical. Far too much music. The villain death was good at the end, that was quite good. Wasn't a huge fan of the music. Who sang it again? I think it was What's-Her-Face. Yeah, she's a famous singer in America. I forget her name, but she's in it. Yeah, some people like, some people don't. Frantic. No. Oh, fuck. Frantic, directed by Roman Polanski. He didn't do a film in ages before this. Yeah, at least in 1988 with Harrison Ford, where his wife gets taken. It's actually quite similar to the film Taken with Liam Neeson, but it's got no action in it, hardly none. So this is much more realistic Taken movie, I guess. But yeah, Harrison Ford's good. It's kind of a French movie. He doesn't speak French, but it's set in France. But it's a good movie. Rush Hour. Lee. The first one. Good movie. Chris Tucker and Jackie Chan's in this. This is one of the last Chris Tucker films he did after that. He did the Michael Jackson video in 2001 and Rush Hour 2 in that year. And he quit for so many years, I think, to bring up his kids. But I don't know much about his private life, so I won't interfere with that. That's probably the reason. Yeah, he made millions out of this film. It was a box office success in that year. I think it was the #1 film that year, I think. Could be wrong. Huge success, hilarious movie, and the second and third are good. The whole trilogy is brilliant. I'm not sure they're going to do a 4th one, I don't know. Yeah, great movie, I think. Die Hard 4.0. These is when the Die Hard films started to go bad. Kind of like food in a way, it started to go out of date. And this went out of date. Kind of. Yeah, 4th movie. This is the British DVD, so if you're watching this from America, it should be called Live Free or Die Hard. In this country, in Britain, It's Die Hard 4.0. I don't know if it's like that in other countries, I do not know. But over here it's called that. Um, I don't know why, it's weird. But it was okay, but I wouldn't say it was brilliant. It was kind of shitty, but I wouldn't say it was awful. If it wasn't a Die Hard movie, I probably would have enjoyed it more, but I don't. It's very unrealistic. He doesn't act like John McClane at all. In this movie, he's in. God, he has there's so many. The action is just so unrealistic. It's like he's playing a superhero. In the other films, like the trilogy, there's blood. He's covered in blood and scratches and stuff like that. In this, I think he only has one scratch here or on his arm. So it's not very bloody, it's more like family friendly for some reason. It's similar to the third movie where I think it's in Washington, I think, not New York, but similar, where he has an annoying sidekick. Stop doing that. The fifth one didn't work, did it? And that bombed, so stop doing it. Make a good dark movie. This should have been like Olympus Has Fallen, but it wasn't. But, you know. Armageddon, directed by Michael Bay. I don't know if you've heard the story of what's his fucking face? Ben Affleck. I don't know if you heard the story of Ben Affleck. He told Michael Bay behind the scenes, it's in on his trailers and Screen Junkies, but you know, other people have mentioned it. He went up to director Michael Bay and said, why didn't you... Because it's about these people who drill, and they were hired to, you know, go to the asteroid and destroy it and drill it. And Ben Affleck said to Michael Bay, why didn't the characters teach the scientists how to drill? Because they were meant to be, you know, astronauts or whatever, other people. And Michael Bay said to him, shut the fuck up. That's what he told them. What an arsehole. Bad screenwriting. Well, the action was good. He's got a fetish of explosions. Oh, that wasn't inappropriate, but yeah, it's his thing. Explosions. Oh, explosions. Oh. The Sixth Day with Schwarzenegger. God, why did I whisper that? That was creepy. But yeah, I'll be back. Released in 2000, one of the last films he did before he was governor of California in 2004. Just, yeah, a few years. About cloning, he gets cloned, and yeah. It was an okay movie, it was quite good. I actually forgot the plot, I haven't seen it in such a long time, because if you watch this from another country, British TV is absolute shit. We make great comedy programs, but we play like shit movies on TV, so this hardly doesn't get played. But yeah, it's a good movie, cloning and stuff. Not going to give away the plot because there's a twist at the end. I think I just did. I apologise. My God. Evan Almighty, the sequel to Bruce Almighty. This was in 2007. Weird secret this. This actually got me into shaving. Weird, isn't it? You know the scene where you keep shaving. I was 12, 13, I think I was 15. I actually started shaving that year, and it got me kind of into it. God, weird. But yeah, it got me into shaving this movie. So to copy the character. Oh my God. But yeah, it wasn't as good as the first movie. Morgan Freeman's in there again. Morgan Freeman. But Steve Carell was good in it, but it was alright. I think they're going to do a third one with Jim Carrey again. The producers. Not the original, the shitty remake. It's one of the worst remakes ever made. If you disagree with that, you're a moron. Will Ferrell was good in it, and it actually did have good actors and actresses in it. Uma Thurman and the guy from Lion King who plays Timon. Matthew Broderick, who isn't now a good actor, but he was okay in it. But it was shit. One of the worst remakes made. It was awful. Terrible. I should make a review of it, because it's so shit. Oh. The King of Comedy with, it's getting a bit dark in here. It's, I think, yeah. King of Comedy with Robert De Niro. It's a very good movie, this, directed by Martin Scorsese. Hilarious movie, about this guy, he's a comedian, and instead of, because as we all know, when you want to start off as a comedian, you have to perform in nightclubs and bars, and he doesn't want to do that, this character in the film. He meets this celebrity, and he wants to appear on his TV show, because he's been nuts. And he kind of stalks him, and he ends up kidnapping him during the film, because he really wants to be on television. He doesn't want to start off as other comedians, he wants to be on TV, you know. Which doesn't happen in real life, mate. It doesn't happen. But yeah, it's a good script. It was a hilarious movie. I enjoyed it very much. Bugsy. Not Bugsy Malone, but Bugsy. Based on a true story of this gangster, I forget his name. Yep, hopefully it's their names, aren't I? True story of this gangster, he built one of the first casinos in Las Vegas. He built the Flamingo Hotel, which I would love to go to one day. So it's about him. He built the first casinos in the desert in Las Vegas. So he technically created Las Vegas. He created Las Vegas, and he got shot when he was young in the late 40s, I think. So it's about his life. It was good. There was an embarrassing scene where he was cooking or something, and he wore like a chef's hat, and he was explaining things. I mean, why have a dramatic scene wearing a chef's hat? I mean, why? What next? A helmet? Yes. Anyway. Who knows, maybe that could have happened in real life. Awkward. Men in Black 3. A very good Men in Black film, unlike the shitty sequel, the second one. Not as good as the first one, it was actually quite good. Boris the Animal, who's the villain in this, I forget the actor. Yeah, very good villain. He travels back in time in 1969, I think it was, to save his partner, Agent K, I think his name is. So yeah, it's a travel back in time movies, you know, like Back to the Future, kind of. Good Men in Black movie though, good film. Al Pacino, A Dog Day Afternoon, very good movie. Released in 1975, is one of his first movies. True story of this guy who takes people hostage in a bank. So he's in the bank and he takes people hostage, and he's on, you know, TV and everything, and he tries to think of a plan how to kind of escape. But it's not really. The story is about his escape. It's about him staying in the bank and trying to figure things out and stuff. The other guy from The Godfather's in there, I forget his name, he was married to Meryl Streep, who sadly passed away a few years later. Apologies, I can't remember his name, but he was good in that. John Cazale, I think that's his name. Yeah, he's in it, he was pretty good in there, he's in it. He plays one of the bank robs as well. The Expendables 2, with Stallone. Quite a good sequel. Arnie's in this. Is one of his first comeback roles after Governor of California. Quite a good sequel. I actually didn't like the first one. The first one was a bit shitty, but this is much better, so it's better than the first movie, okay? It is. Don't disagree. It's better. The third one was pretty good with Mel Gibson. Say you like about Mel Gibson, he's a good actor. He was a much better villain than the guy in this. I think it was, what's his face again? Jean-Claude Van Damme. He was a villain in this. And the death scene was quite funny, it was a bit bizarre. Cut off his head. Bit weird, isn't it? Hold on. Okay, Elysium, good film with Matt Damon. I know a lot of people didn't like it, but I thought it was pretty good. Jodie Foster's accent isn't great though. Good movie, I thought it was the best film in 2013. It was brilliant, even though it's a rip-off from Breaking Bad. I don't know if you've noticed, he gets cancer, poisoning, and he's bald, and yeah, it's kind of a rip-off. If you see the film, you get my point. Bad Santa. Great movie. They're going to do a sequel. Don't know when it's released though. Yeah, Billy Bob Thornton, great actor. He's great in it. Hilarious movie. Okay, Back to the Future. The box set. I got this box set. I feel ages back. Yeah. So yeah, if you want to look inside. You open this. Yeah. So yeah, our cover. You open it. So yeah, here it is, and there's a leaflet there. So yeah, you get all the films and behind the scenes stuff, and yeah. Well, I love Back to the Future. They're good movies. I actually wasn't a fan of the third one when I was young. I absolutely hated it. What's really weird, they actually released this this box set when I tried to get the sequel, Back to the Future Part 2 on DVD. So they released this, so that's why I got this box set. Because it was hard to get on DVD at the time, so good box set this. Scary Movie 4, hilarious. People might not find it funny, but it was hilarious. It's a fucking comedy. Don't take it seriously, okay? Comedy's meant to be cheesy, okay? They're not Oscar worthy. People may not like, cheesy movies, but I think it's hilarious. Do not watch the shitty fifth one. This is the last great scary movie film. Fifth one was terrible because it didn't have Anna Faris, and it was shitty. It was childish humour. This may be the same, but it's more funnier. Yeah, hilarious movie. So, Home Alone 1, the first one. Yeah, classic. So, Bad Boys, the first one. Great film I haven't seen in a very long time. This was the film that started off Will Smith's career. He was in the TV series The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, and this was released in 1995, and after this he did, what did he do? Independence Day, but this film that kicked off his career, his film career I meant. And Fresh Prince of Bel-Air was stopped the following year, so this kicked off his film career. Good actor, Will Smith. Shit. The Simpsons movie, which is okay, I guess, not as good as the TV series, but it's pretty good. What's funny about this is that, don't know if you've seen that series Under the Dome, but it's a rip-off from the Simpsons movie. Stephen King, what happened to you? You used to do great things. You're just ripping off cartoons now. Don't know if you did, maybe it was a thing, I don't know, but you did, or maybe you didn't. But if you did, shame on you, popping from a flipping cartoon, you idiot. He's still a good writer though. Pulp Fiction. Quentin Tarantino film. Released 1994 was his second movie that he directed. He wrote a few films in 1993. Yeah, it's a good film, classic. It's done in can't pronounce it. Segmented, you know what I mean, different scenes. Like a monologue kind of thing, I think. Hope I said that right. Yeah. Yeah, it's a good film. This actually, I don't know if you've heard of this, it kicked off John Travolta's career again. Because before this he was in shitty movies and his career was going downhill. And this film stopped that. He was in movies again. He was nominated for an Oscar, I think. Which, if you were around in the early 90s, you wouldn't fucking believe that. You would go, John Travolta, he's shit now, but he's now good. Yeah. Quentin Tarantino, he's a good director and writer. If it bleeds, we can kill it. Yeah, I hope that's a good impression, but yeah. Predator, the first one in 1987 with Arnold Schwarzenegger, obviously. Here's the cover. There it is. There's the back of it. Keep crossing my hands like, what am I doing? But anyway, good film. Same director of Die Hard. I should know his name because that was my favourite movie. What's wrong with me? Yeah, I don't analyse things, you know what I mean? But anyway, yeah, he's a good director. I should remember his name. But yeah. Good film. The second one, if you haven't seen it, is absolute shit. Don't watch it. Watch this one. And there was a third one called Predators with Adrian Brody. Why him? Doesn't he play the Woody Allen kind of wimp kind of guy? I don't know, but it seems like he was playing a wimp. I haven't seen all these films. He plays like kind of not very tough. Why they picked him? He's a good actor. He's great in The Pianist and King Kong. I guess he's good. I'm not saying he's a shit actor, but why he was in the third one, I do not know. He shouldn't have been in the third one. Why they pick him? The wrong choice of acting. But good film. This great action. It's actually has Jesse Ventura. I don't know if you've heard of him. He did a TV series called Conspiracy Theories. But yeah, he's a good. Yeah, it's a good movie. So yeah, it's good. Wild with Stephen Fry. I made a video about this, and if you thought factual errors in movies. I should have done more, but I didn't have time. Editing is very hard, you know, it takes hours and hours. This is live, so not live, but not edited, so it's easier for me. But anyway, yeah, there was a mistake. I don't know if you've seen my video, but yeah, that's a good biography about Oscar Wilde, the famous poet and writer. Stephen Fry was brilliant in it. He should have been nominated for an Oscar, but probably because he was British, he didn't. But he should have done. He was a very good actor, and he's with Jude Law. And it was actually Orlando Bloom's first film he played, a red boy. I shouldn't say that, how embarrassing. But yeah, good film. I did think the sex scenes were inappropriate. I'm not homophobe or anything, but I thought they were a bit too much. I guess you could say that about Basic Instinct, but a bit too much, a bit too graphic. And bizarre. I had more sex scenes in that other film. But yeah, at tons. But anyway, good biographical film, one of the best biographical films made, I think. Billy Madison with Adam Sandler. Shabaloo. But yeah, one of his first films, he did a film before this with Braden Fraser, whatever his name is. Yeah, one of his first films he did, it's a great comedy film with the teacher who's hot as fuck. She actually was, I think she was Miss World, I think. Miss something from some American state, but she's hot as hell, yes. She's not in anything now, but yeah, she's hot in it. So if you like hot women, you need to watch this because she's in it. Oh, it just sounded a bit creepy, but yeah. Excuse me. But yeah, it's a great comedy film. Yeah, it's great. Adam Sandler is good. He's in a new film this year called Pixels. Check it out. Hopefully it'll be good. I'll give him another chance. Ever since he did Jack and Jill. Jim Carrey in Me, Myself and Irene. Great film, great comedy film. Released in 2000 with Renée Zellweger, one of our first movies. Great film, hilarious. Check it out. That's when Jim Carrey was good. That's when he was in good movies, unlike today. Why, Jim Carrey? Why do you do this to me? Planes, Trains and Automobiles. I don't know if you saw my other video, Movie World Records. This film has the world record of the most fucks ever said in one scene. It was 18 times, I think I got that right. But yeah, check out my other video. Yeah, great movie. Directed by John Hughes. Oh, no, I think he wrote it. I don't know if he directed it. I think he did. Great writer. He wrote Home Alone and Breakfast Club and stuff. Flight with Denzel Washington. Great movie. He was nominated for an Oscar, well deserved. He was absolutely brilliant in this film. He plays a alcoholic. And he goes through a plane crash, and just by him and his struggles and stuff. Yeah, good film. I'm surprised he didn't win the Oscar for that. I don't know who did it go to. So yeah, should have gone to him, I think, or someone else. Bad Grandpa. Seems like a rip-off of Bad Santa, but oh well. Good film. It's nothing at all like Jackass. The rest of the cast on in it. He plays the grandpa in the Jackass film series. If you've seen Jackass, it's quite good. It seems pretty staged though, unlike Borat. Yeah, it really does. Yeah, it seems a bit fake, but it's still good. It's a funny movie. Valiant. You may have seen this also from My Factual Errors in Movies. They played a song that wasn't released during the war. It was released in the late 50s or early 60s or something. But yeah, anyway. You also may have seen this from my burping supercut, where Ricky Gervais burps in it. Yes. So he's in it. Ricky Gervais and Ian McGregor and stuff. Good animated film made in Ealing Studios. I think the only Ealing animated film, I think. Good film. They should make more because it wasn't that bad. I wouldn't say it's brilliant, but it was good. You know what I mean. Bonnie and Clyde. One of the worst biographies ever made. I know it's a classic, but I really didn't like this film. Nothing at all like the actual real life Bonnie and Clyde. Very, very scripted. I don't think she had blonde hair. Why does she have blonde hair? Didn't she have brunette hair or brown? She wasn't a model, you know. Anyway, there are people with blonde hair, but she didn't have blonde hair. Get it right. This actually, one of the relatives or something from the actual people in real life actually tried to sue this film in the late 60s. I think they won. Not surprising, because it's very fictional, it's fictionalized. Not like the real life. If you want to watch the real life version, well, you can't. They've not made a film, an actual true based film of Bonnie and Clyde for some odd reason. Why? I do not know. I do not know why. They should. My God, can they not make a good biography film? Super Size Me, great documentary, the only documentary I've mentioned today. About a guy who has to eat McDonald's for a month. Eat nothing but McDonald's. How he survived, I do not know. This is also from my supercut, my burger supercut, so yeah, you could check that out. It's a good movie. He did several more after this, which I haven't seen. I'm sure they're good, but it's a good movie. This actually put me off eating chicken nuggets from McDonald's. I actually haven't eaten them ever since because of this movie. There's a fact on chicken nuggets in this movie that will really put you off. So if you want to know, watch this movie. Very, very good. Man!